Hi everybody, and welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tina and it's a beautiful day to be creating with you. I am having fun today making some cards from our two current card workshops that are available, our Cape Cod and our Cozy Up. And I've done a lot, but I saved one to put each together and share the different kind of tips and things that I'm doing or ways that you can change them. All right, so this isn't my first one, and I've done a lot of the prep work so I can share with you guys. Adhesive right there, there we go. So I can share with you guys the different kinds of things you can do. Now, I've already done the technique to these little guys, and I've added, but one of the things that I decided I liked was some mocha trim on these, and I did it with almost all the cards, but this one, so you can see the difference. I just grabbed some mocha ink and my brown sponge and selectively put it around a lot or a little of the pieces, and it really does give a different look for the card. For the rest of the pieces, you can see here with the finished ones that I have, I completed exactly the way the guide told me to. The guide gave me all the measurements. It told me what to cut. It told me what thin cuts I needed, how to do the technique. It gives step-by-step instructions, and they are really, really good. I find that the instruction guides are so good, I end up hanging on to them, and I often get my scrap papers out when I'm done scrapbooking, and I will use the sketches to whip up a couple of extra cards to add to my stash, give to friends, put in Happy Mail, and all that type of good stuff. So just gonna rub some of this on there, and I don't want to take away from the stitching, this white stitching that you did with the white gel pen in the project. So I'm going to leave that one uninked, but I think I'll ink this one here on the center. The little thank you, I did the, it's almost like a watercolor technique, but you're using the stamp pads instead. It's such a great way to just get more value out of products that we already have. So I love it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it because, I mean, our color, we have all the colors and they all fit perfectly, or they all match perfectly. So that's pretty awesome. Let me go ahead and grab a slimline card base and we'll put this together. Okay, so I have one of our pre-cut and scored slimline card bases here, and we'll go ahead and put this together. I'm actually going to build a portion off of the card base so that if I have to trim anything away, it's nice and easy to do that before I put it all together. Okay. I'll go ahead and add some adhesive to these other pieces while I have them, but I'm also going to be using some liquid adhesive, and I've already added some foam tape. All right, I'm just going to put this down the center of my card base. There we go. And this is a 1 1/4 piece, and this is 3 1/2. There we go. Sometimes that inking will throw me for a little one, and I'm just going to eyeball it. All right, I'm going to grab some liquid adhesive, and the two periwinkle, sometimes I get tongue-tied on that one. The two periwinkle strips are going to go on the top and the bottom of this. There we go. Okay. And it looks like it's the light side. There we go. Oh, I really like that added ink. It really does give some dimension to that striped piece. I mean, it looks great without it, and it looks great with it. So perfect and perfect. Okay. And we'll add this one here to the top. There we go. And now that I have that little extra right there, sometimes happens, I can trim that away nice and easy since I haven't attached this to the card base yet. Okay. So one of the things I mentioned in my prior video is I'm currently working with destashing anything I have. So I'm trying to grab stuff that I have out of my stash and pairing it with all of my projects in hopes that, you know, I can use a little more, maybe remind myself of something that I grabbed earlier and I have sitting in my stash that isn't getting the love it deserves. So I have these seashells these seashell sequins that I got some time ago. Say that a bunch of times really fast. All right, so here we go. And we'll go ahead and get these 3 pieces on. And we'll put some adhesive on the ones we're going to keep nice and flat. And then I have some foam tape on the thank you and these 2 shells over here. There we go. So that they're just ready to go. And once again, I just did that same technique with my toffee ink all the way through this. You know, the one thing that I really loved is that now I'm super comfortable with that technique because I did it so many times and it's so easy. It's definitely something that I would incorporate into my other crafting, and I love that idea. And I allowed myself to try different ways to put it on, whether to create stripes or, you know, work it in circles. And there were so many cards because you get 16 in the kit that you could really play with trying different things, and all of them looked great. All of them just looked really good. So you can see the ink on this one compared to one of the ones I did prior, and with that mocha edging, and it really has added just a deeper kind of tone to it. I'm really loving inking right now. It tends to be a fall favorite of mine, so it does happen. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and just add a couple of these seashells, I think. I'll put one. I like the idea of maybe tucking them, making them not the focal, but just putting them on the outer portions. Let's do one of these clear ones. I think we'll go with them both just like that, both on the same side. And there you have it. We will add our final bling. This is included in your kit, and this is plenty. This bling is plenty, trust me, but I really am dedicated right now to making sure that I use some things that I've already purchased, because let's be honest, isn't it awesome when we get to make room for new things? I don't know about you, but I love to make room for new things. Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by and making this gorgeous slimline card that is part of our Cape Cod Card Workshop collection. And if you found this video useful, please hit that like button, subscribe. Feel free to leave me a comment and say hi. I'll make sure to say hi back. And for all the details on these products and a lot more that are offered in our Cape Cod collection, including additional videos that I've already done, check out the comments or check out the description of this video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.